Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Richard. It's been a very busy few days here in the shed. It's been a very hot few days as well. I'm actually sweating, but I have been very productive. I've now managed to complete all the basic infrastructure for the shed, for the track to go all the way around. So that has included the final section along this wall here and the fold up section for the door as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you some of the work I've been doing here, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. So I just need to clear this shelf off first, get the rest of the stuff that's down here up on there, and then I can continue building the raised platform for the rest of the track. This is only some of the scenic materials that I have currently got. The rest of them are actually still in the house, much to the annoyance of my other half. They're currently in a cupboard, but eventually my plan is to get everything up on this shelf behind me, so that it's nice and easy for me to access them whenever I'm building any sort of scenery or doing any kind of like scenic work, dioramas, that sort of thing. So now I've cleared this benchwork off, I'm going to be building the next section here, which goes from the extended bit I made before along here, obviously to this corner. Once I've built that, I'm going to be focusing on the lift up section by the door. One thing that I have noticed about this board here is, just like the other one, it is not straight. There's a big curve on it. As you can see, it kind of bends right down in the middle. So before I kind of do anything, I'm going to add a little bit of extra support onto the bottom of this board, just to sort of straighten up a little bit, so I can build on it. So this end section is level, as you can see, but as I move it down further, it goes down in a dip. It's nowhere near. So this section here, I'm going to have to add a beam in along the bottom to support it. Ha! It is really warm in the shed right now. I think, Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 18 degrees Celsius. Tonight, you can expect a low of 11 degrees.
So yeah, obviously being in the shed, it's very warm. Just to continue, so the bit that's going here, obviously there's going to be boards coming from the extended area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a board along the back here, as one of the supports. Now this is a little bit thick. I'm going to use that for the leg, for the bench support. However, decided that this is probably more appropriate. So I'm going to measure it, cut that down to size, and then put that along the back. Okay, so I was unable to film this because my battery died, unfortunately, when I was working on it. But I've now got the fold-up section in place, and it works. So it now lifts up. Just a couple of hinges here, and then I've just done a little clip just to hold it in place when it's up out of the way. So I'm going in and out the shed, and then it'll just fold down. So I'm really pleased that I've now completed this stage of the layout in the shed. It really has brought things a lot closer. I'm very tempted to set up a loop or a couple of loops and get the trains going. However, what I am going to do before I do any of that is I want to get some cork down on top of the boards, basically just to kind of make sure everything's nice and level. So once I've got that in place, then I'll actually start laying the track. I'm still working out the best track layout so that I can incorporate quite a bit of track here where the industrial area is going to be. I do also want to have like some sort of kind of shunting yard as well. I'm also now considering, because I've got the space underneath, of having a fiddle yard as well. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I would like maybe to have a runoff from one of the sides around, but again I need to work out what the gradient's going to be. Maybe there, down and round. I also need to double check what the clearance is under this desk here, because obviously the bottom bench is slightly raised, so I'm not sure whether that would actually work. Overall, I'm extremely happy with the progress and how it's going so far. I also want to thank everybody who's been back in touch with me last week. I asked a question about weathering, as in should I weather the rolling stock that I have or should I not. Just want to say thank you to Andy Russell, who has messaged me. Andy Russell actually commented, when do you ever see a rake of brand new clean locos? Even brake dust will kick up and cover the locos and the wagons after just a few trips. So I will be looking into weathering my wagons. Well, basically I have to take the brave pills and basically just go for it. But obviously when I do that I will be featuring that on an upcoming video. I also want to thank Andy as well, who also suggested using some diamond tipped cutting discs for my rotary tool when it comes to cutting track. I have got some of them, so I will be using them next time I actually cut some track. So thank you very much for the tip. That was Andy Russell. Don't forget, if you have any other comments, if you have any suggestions or even ideas that you want to see me put into videos, by all means do like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. I am very receptive to comments, and I tend to respond to everything and anything that I get back. We are also on Facebook as well, facebook.com/followmyprogress. If you are following the Facebook page, you will obviously be seeing there'll be a lot more posts as I'm in the shed, as I'm doing stuff. Basically I just take a few pictures or a short video and I upload that to the Facebook. Try not to give too much away for the video that I'll be putting on YouTube, but you know, little tasters, little previews as well. I am still working on the website relating to the project as well. That is in the pipeline. I promise I will be bringing that to you, but obviously just working out my time, obviously, between working in a shed, I've got a day job, I've got a family, kids, etc, etc, so it's a little bit sort of on the back burner with regards to priorities, but it will be coming, I promise. Don't forget, as I say, like and subscribe to the videos, hit the little bell icon, and you'll be updated on any other videos that I post, and hopefully see you again next week. Thank you very much for watching.